All right, burning holes for the garden. We're gonna plant, Lord willing, this week. Putting in a hole for the post.
Yep, good. Small, man. Back up. I need a little hole like that right there. A little one. Push the button up. Push it up. Push it up first. You gotta push it up. Right there, okay? It's up. Right there, find me a little hole. Good. Good job. Now don't point it at you. Now we're gonna go right here. And right here I want a big hole. Right there. I want a big hole. The size of them other ones. I want it to be like this big, okay? Right there. Go.
Easton's helping out with the burner.
Go, right there. We're gonna start in the center.
We've got small holes for the post and larger holes for the tomatoes. The first row that we did was for the beefsteaks.
Start in the center.
First 2 rows actually.
Start in the
Next
right on the
2
line, and just go in
or
slow
aromas.
circles.
Maybe I'm wrong. Let's see what Dad wrote.
Slow circles. I need a big
He
hole.
says
Roma.
Roma. Oh, I was wrong.
Roma.
Roma, and like Wyatt said, Roma. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 rows of Romas every 30 inches, and then 2 rows that will be, where is it, for the beefsteaks. So we're working on.
Now I want a little hole. Yep, that's right. Because those are just direct sow. So we are still burning holes in the garden. Actually made Jessica get up from her sunbathing over there and tanning. And she's burning holes for our cantaloupe now, our cantaloupe seeds that will direct sow in the garden. Go a little bigger than that, babe. Because it's got to have room for the plant to actually come up without being obstructed.
Bigger than that still?
That should be fine. If we have to, we can trim them. What'd you find, Easton?
Mushrooms.
Oh. Yep. So we've got all those holes back there burned already. We've got 60 holes for tomatoes, and then there's 18 jalapeno holes and 18 bell peppers. And then our tomatillos and cherries are in 1 row, and our okra. And then our cabbage is already planted. And then Jessica has our cantaloupe here. And now she's getting ready to burn the holes for the watermelon.
Go check on him.
No, because there's a big bee. Yeah, the bee like this big that I saw. I know.
So all of our watermelons will go right through here. And you can see this is the berm she was talking about in the last video, which kept that creek over there from being in our garden. That's a lot of melons. I didn't remember doing that many. Burn that hole bigger. about twice that size. There you go. So what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 12 watermelons that we're planning to put in. And then our cucumbers. Where's our cucumbers go, Easton? Can you find where our cucumbers go? Where? No, those are our zucchinis. What's that say? Cucumbers, that's right. How many do we have? How many X's are there? Over here, this side. Nope. The old heat gun works pretty good, better than a torch.
It's a little more controlled with this, as I made that.
As that hole looks goofy.
Yeah.
So, that's what we're continuing to do today. Continue to get the garden ready to start planting, hopefully this week. So, those are zucchinis. Those are what you planted. How many we have? 5? Looks like something's been kind of eating on them a little bit. Looks like something's been eating on them a little bit. You can kind of see they're kind of chewing on them.
I'll give them mushrooms.
So you're gonna give them some mushrooms? They're gonna make them grow better?
Will they?
I don't know. Maybe. Watch out for that snake. You gonna feed that one mushrooms too? Is today a shirt off kind of day? Easton, is today a shirt off kind of day? Get our tan on? Play in the creek? Were you playing in the creek earlier? Yeah. You need more?
Yeah.
You have to go find them. Alright, so we're going to continue burning holes. Jessica's trying to talk me into planting today, but I think the dirt's too wet.
Glenn is putting in the fence posts for the panels that will go in between the tomatoes. See, Jesse, he really does work. I'll just document it, but don't tell anybody.
Huh?
Nothing.
What, me working?
I did all the other ones.
To surprise you?
Yeah.
Yeah, she did the other 15. There's only 10 in the ground. But...
It's so fun to give you a hard time because you don't get fussy.
That's how I get those muscles.
That fluffy spider was crawling on me. That was a furry spider. It was on my hand.
And now y'all see what I deal with. I'm in midstream of tying a panel on, and Jessica's dropping the panel on the other end on me.
There was a furry spider crawling.
Furry schmurry.
Uh-oh.
So we're just putting one clip down the center because it's not going to be holding a lot of weight. Really, it's just going to be holding our tomatoes up. So, a whole lot better than tomato cages.
All right, we have all of the rows for the Romas and beefsteak tomatoes done. Now, on to the archway area for the loofah gourds and the cucumbers. I'm excited to see this because we usually use the tomato cages and they're awful. So I think this will be great.
I need to get me a hammer.
Now we'll sit that panel in here like that. That'll hold that in.
And then the cucumbers and loofah gourds will come fall down in it.
Hopefully.
Great. They will.
Hopefully.
They will.
That's our plans. Get snacked by some cucumbers and loofah gourds.
Getting that wired up so it'll stand up straight.
Trying to.
So it stands up.
Sturdy.
Now move around.
That's the plan. If it works, great.
Well, there it is. All my hard work and blood, sweat, and tears in the cucumber loofah gourd tunnel. I worked really hard on this, guys. I'm wore out. It's been a long day. All my hard work. Just kidding. Blended most of it.
What?
Nothing. I was just being truthful, but you didn't have to hear it. Easton turned the spigot on and just set his shoes under it.
How about that?
That'll work. It'll be great.